Since 2002, Aspen has been the center of action sports.
I was born for this moment, I want the glory. There's nothing that can stop me now, I know it's for me.
I'm hyped.
I was born for this instant.
It's go time.
I want the glory.
It's the X Games!
Aspen, stand up.
It is all or nothing.
That's Alex Hall flavor to the max.
Stomp it! Yes, Tess!
Luca Harrington, an X Games rookie. Going gigantic.
Hi, Mom. I hope you're watching.
3 generations of women here to watch Cassie Sharp win her 3rd X Games gold.
Anna Gasser takes over first place.
What's on the Gassa?
Chloe Kim, the queen is back on her throne. Oh, Red Gerard will defend his gold medal.
He's going 3.
Oh my good word! Xiong!
Yes, I want the glory.
There's a new champ in Aspen. That's Nick Gilbert.
What a day for Kokomo Marase.
A brand new medal event unveiled here at X Games Aspen.
Progression in real time. Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott.
Going for that backside 1440 and she lands it!
Yes.
The first ever triple cork in women's slopestyle competition. You just watch history, folks.
Scotty James.
Give him the go.
His 10th X Games medal, tying Shaun White. Oh my! Miro Tabanelli has spun to the future. Here's Hiroto.
That was a 23-40.
We watched a man fly.
Thank you, X Games. Thank you, America.
I was born for this moment, I want the glory. There's nothing that can stop me now, I know it's for me.
Welcome to X Games Aspen 2025. My name is Brandon Graham and we're celebrating 30 years of X. That's 30 years of the greatest action sports athletes pushing the limits of the sport and themselves. The first X Games Aspen was held all the way back in 2002. Almost half of the competitors this year weren't even born when the X Games first hit Buttermilk. Over 100 athletes competed in 2025, representing 20 different countries. Over the next hour, we'll count down the top 10 trending moments from this year in Aspen. The action was at the highest level, as were the emotions. It was a challenge to narrow down the list to only 10, but our world-class researchers dug deep into the data, and here's what they came up with. If your favorite moment isn't on the list, don't at me, blame them. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Starting our countdown off at number 10, is the men's snowboard knuckle huck, which went down on night 2 of the competition. 3 previous knuckle huck gold medalists lined up against 4 thrilling rookies in the fan-favorite discipline. Former gold medalist Liam Brearley and American Dusty Henriksen lead the charge, but one rider, also from the US, was the one to beat. 2020's inaugural gold medal went to snowboard sensation Zeb Powell, and he's taken the mantle of the people's champ. By redefining style with each run, he told us prior to the comp that he doesn't even have a plan coming in. He just takes a look at the course and allows the inspiration to flow. And that's exactly what happened.
And if you've never watched Zeb Powell on a snowboard before, you are in for the treat of all treats. Here's Zeb.
Cop and slide, frontside 360.
Okay.
Little tuck knee grab right there. That's that backhand toe edge.
Zeb Powell, what does he do on run number 2 here at Knuckle Huck?
He's got the new twig. So it's twice as long as the snowboard he was just riding. Comes in switch.
I mean, Craig, for the fans at home that maybe can't appreciate the sheer magnitude of the board he's currently riding.
What you have to realize is Zeb Powell is on a giant snowboard set up backwards. His natural way of riding is right foot forward. The nose of his snowboard right now is left foot forward. He has ridden 3 different boards in a 20-minute jam format.
Reminiscent of what we saw in his first year here at X Games Naguhak, what does Zeb Powell do here on his final attempt?
Look at the smile. That's what I love about it on the drop-in. He's having so much fun. Yo! Backside 540 hand drag, an intentional little snake bite on the landing right there.
Despite a great showing from Zeb, none of those tricks were enough to land him on the podium. The bronze went to fellow American Dusty Henriksen.
Narcoleptic is how I would describe that.
Oh, I love that trick. Very nice.
Wow. Let's get a pulse check on Dusty Henriksen. Cab 180, double.
Oh! How did he land that?
I don't know. I don't know how you do a tail press and then you do a double front flip. But you see the flex on the tail, almost using it like a trampoline to explode up.
The battle for silver and gold came down to two rookies, Swiss rider Patrick Hoffman and Chinese rookie Ziyong Wang. This was a battle for the ages.
Ziyong Wang, a rookie this year at X Games Aspen.
Little flatland snowboarding right there. Watching practice, he took a hard slam and was holding his shoulder. But
Hey there!
then let's just have a look around. Okay, let's get going again.
Patrick Hoffman.
Coming in switch one-footed, going way too fast. Switch backside 180 with only one binding strapped in.
How did he ride away on that landing, Krager?
Had that double tame dog in run one. Oh my God.
What?
Nose press backflip. That is so hard to do.
Ziyong Wang, just outside of podium positioning, Craig. Did he save his best for last?
He's going three. Oh my good word! That was a triple chain dog. He touched the knuckle in the middle of it. Watch this. One. Touches.
Touch.
Two. Then he goes again.
Three. Triple watch. X Games rookie, Chinese rider Ziyong Wang wins gold in snowboard knucklehuck.
Congratulations to China's Ziyong Wang, who shocked the world in the men's snowboard knucklehuck. Our number 9 trending moment also came on Friday night during the Monster Energy Women's Ski SuperPipe. With pop culture sensation Eileen Gu out with an injury, that left the field wide open for a new champ. And gold was achieved by Canadian Cassie Sharp, who returned to competition for the first time since 2021 and had a little someone extra to ride for. Cassie's 3-year hiatus was due in part to the birth of her daughter, Luella Duke Dory, born in August 2023. Luella and Cassie's mom, Chantal, were at the bottom of the pipe, watching their own Mama Cass inspire a new generation.
When I was skiing before, it was all about me. It was all about my competing, and now I feel like I'm competing, but kind of like show Lou that women are superhuman. Like, we can do anything.
All right, right side 900 to start us off, mirroring that with her left.
11'5" on that first wall.
Oh my goodness. Amplitude is king. That's what the judges love. Air to fakie. Switch 360. Yep. Here's her flare. And then, all right, is she going to do the 1080 for us right now? Yes!
Down.
Yes!
That was 12 feet. On her last hit, she went the high at 12'1". That was the last. You do your highest hit on the last wall of your run?
I mean, it is the biggest rotation, the biggest trick of her entire run. So, I mean, hey, you might as well make it the biggest air as well.
Kind of indescribable to come to the bottom and see like this sweet little baby that I created, and when I get to the bottom, she says, "Hi, Mama." And that's just like, it warms your little heart. So I feel like the skiing I'm doing is different than the skiing I did before. As soon as Feng Wei's score came in and I went second and we kind of realized that I had won gold, my mom just started bawling her eyes out. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, it's okay." She's like, "My did it. Like, it's just like, you know, it's not just for me anymore.
What a finish, and what a competition for Canadian Cassie Sharp, showing her daughter that the sky's the limit, and gold can and will be achieved if the motivation is right. We're just getting started here on our list of the top 10 trending moments at X Games Aspen. Up next, we see how AI is changing the way we judge these incredibly complex sports. More to come after the break. X Games Aspen is brought to you by Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast, by Dupexa, and by On Location, the official hospitality provider for Milano Cortina 2026. Welcome back to the top 10 trending moments from X Games Aspen 2025. At number 8, we take you to the first night of competition, where the Monster Energy men's snowboard SuperPipe officially changed the action sports world forever. Groundbreaking technology is nothing new to X Games, and 2025 was no different. We let Owl AI take a crack at judging our playoff rounds, and here's what the Owl came up with for Scotty James's run.
Thanks, Brando. Scotty James with a huge score of 90.48. That's my score, folks. His incredible switch backside double cork 1260 mute was a major point driver. Not to mention that frontside double cork 1260 stalefish was absolutely huge. Scotty is known for his consistency and clean landings, which is what he delivered today. It's runs like this, showing such great confidence and flow, that elevate him to pure snowboarding mastery. Back to you, Brando.
Fear not, judges. Our robot overlords aren't taking your jobs just yet. For the finals, we let humans with actual pulses take over. And speaking of superhumans, going for a 4-peat in this event was Scotty James. Let's learn a little bit more about him in this Pacifico Discover More.
There is no other more talented, more technical, more hardworking rider we've ever seen in the history of this discipline than Scotty James.
I just feel like I'm a little kid riding my board, you know. I guess when I had success, sometimes the perspective changes and you start to be very goal-driven, whereas now I'm very much hunting for the feeling of joy in my snowboarding, and I think that's kind of been a really good recipe and why I've been able to see through, and this year in particular, and bring a different flair into my riding and different technical tricks.
Scotty James puts in the work.
He just keeps winning, and he has completed a 3-peat here in this event, the first to do it since Sean White.
Someone told me that the only other person to 3-peat is Sean White, so I always admired him, his riding.
I don't know what's above first place, but he's achieved it. Another one for Scotty James.
The X Games is like no other. I think there's this energy about it, and it's the mecca.
This year's competitions are formatted differently than years past. We had a playoff round, and then half of those riders advanced to our final. No surprise that Scotty was one of them.
Honestly, I enjoyed the format. I thought it was quite good. I really like that it's a little bit more cutthroat and more strategic. You had to think about what you were doing. You obviously couldn't show too much. You wanted to show enough to put myself in a good position to win. You know, there's usually strategy, but the old format is a little bit more just go for it from the start, whereas this was a bit more of a building process, which as a competitor, I really love that. There's a lot more strategy involved. It's like playing a bit of chess. And yeah, the best man hopefully puts the best run together to win.
Scotty knew coming in that it would take the mother of all tricks to take gold this time. That trick? A triple cork 1440. But Scotty wasn't the only one who had it in his arsenal.
In that field tonight, Yuto and Ayumu were the only other two that could have done it. And you know, this pipe, the transition's a little bit tighter, so it's definitely a little bit more technical to do the triple. But I knew that if they weren't going to do it and I could figure out how to do it, it would give me an edge in the competition.
Cap triple!
Oh my!
Cap triple, folks. Frontside 1260. Hang on. Back 10 double. Switch back 12. Yeah! Give him the gold. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. It's over. It's over.
Mama, there goes that man, Scotty James.
To no one's surprise, Scotty launched himself into first place with 1 run to go. And when Japan's Ayumu Hirano didn't throw his triple, it left his fellow countryman, Yuto Totsuka, as the only one who could dethrone the Aussie king.
Has the tricks. We've seen him do the tricks. That can hang with Scotty. That can hang with Ayumu. Switchback 12. Great start. Cap 1440. Needs to go front 12 right there, count it. Backside 1260, need one more. Front side double court 1080 to cap things off. Full pull from Yuto Totsuka. Is it enough? Is it enough?
So Scotty James, of course, our current leader with the 96.33. And Yuto Totsuka takes over second place. Wow! So Yuto on his final run gets up in a silver medal position, which means we have a four-peat. It's a victory lap for Scotty James. Scotty James earning his 7th career X Games gold medal, the 10th X Games medal of his career, tying Shaun White.
And obviously, Shaun is a legend of the sport. Respect what he's done, and I'm taking over.
At number 7 on our countdown of trending moments, we join the Red Gerard's roller coaster ride of a career already in progress. The Olympic gold medalist in men's snowboard slopestyle struggled to a sole bronze in his first 8 X Games slopestyle starts, a demoralizing slog he had come to see as an X Games curse. But he ended that frustration by absolutely dominating at X Games last year.
I feel honored every time I get invited back to X Games. If you're a snowboarder, a competition snowboarder, X Games is going to be on your map every single year. Defending a slopestyle gold medal in snowboarding is like, I put it right up there with next to impossible.
Would Red make it back-to-back titles at X Games Aspen 2025? He'd have to get past his good friend and closest rival, Mark McMorris, as well as a stacked field of riders. He got off to his finest start as he could ask for. He sat in the gold medal position after the first run of the finals and was about to step it up big time in run 2.
When you have some of your strongest competitors about to drop when you're sitting in first, it's not great at all. But, I just try to constantly remind myself, it's like, I wasn't going to do anything else that day. That was my run I was going for. Whichever way it ends up going, I did what I came here to do, and, that's kind of what I got to rock with.
Oh my good word. Switch backside 1620 on the first jump. Okay. Backside 1800! Whoa! Red Gerard!
Yeah, the 1800, it's a scary one. There's no getting around it. It's scary, but it's kind of just one of those tricks. You got to just go off the lip with a lot of speed, pop as hard as you can. Throw across your body and just try to, find little spots in there in between the tricks where you see the landing. And, for me, it's all about finding that last 360. I find that last 360 and kind of try to poke the melon and dip into it. And that's where I can finally see everything. That whole middle part, to be honest, is as good as being in a tornado, it feels like.
Red's score of 92.66 would go on to top the likes of not only Mark McMorris, but superstar Marcus Cleveland as well. And that left only one rider who could take gold away from Red, and his name is Taiga Hasegawa.
This is the last run of the contest. If anyone can best Red Gerard, it's Taiga Hasegawa right here, right now.
Fell on this in the first run of finals. Doesn't make a mistake in run 2. Switchback 16. Here's the double rodeo, switches, grabs, goes to 12. A little bit of hand touch there, but much cleaner than the run previous.
It all comes down to this.
Oh my word! 90 degrees away from gold.
Oh, so close, Craig.
But with that, it's set, Brando. Back to back.
And with Taiga unable to complete that, Red Gerard will defend his gold medal. Oh my.
That was an emotional roller coaster, and I'm exhausted.
When we return, the queen of the halfpipe, Chloe Kim.
Snowball slushes? Heck yeah, these might be the coolest thing on the mountain, literally. Let's spread some icy magic. Thank you! Is he drinking an iced tea at X Games? Let's get him a slush. For the hostess with the mostest.
Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2025.
So excited to be here. The vibes are really high.
No way. Let's switch that up. Mission complete. Who's ready for round 2?
Moving on to the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe. And with titans like Chloe Kim and Maddie Mastro in the final, you know it shouldn't be missed.
Lands inside the pipe on that double crippler, going for the backside 9.
Frontside 540. What do you think, back 5? This sets up for a front 10 double.
She's gonna go frontside 720 into the Hawken.
An 89.66 for Maddie Mastro.
But the gold medal would go where it tends to go in recent memory, Chloe Kim. Her innovation just cannot be overstated. And that's why her gold medal run comes in at number 6 on our trending moments countdown.
Backside 720, switch method, Haley.
Coming into that cab double cork 1080, stopping it clean. A huge frontside 5 into her signature McTwist there.
Let's go. We got a cab double 10. We got a switch method.
A 93.33. The queen is back on her throne.
Her 8th X Games SuperPipe gold. That ties her with Shaun White for most X Games SuperPipe gold. Make some noise for Chloe Kim.
I did see the medal and I was like, that's really cute. Like, I would love to get that. It means a lot. It means a lot. I think I love it here. I love competing at the X Games. I think it's awesome meeting the fans. It's awesome, you know, you can really feel that crowd. You can really feel that energy. And it just gets you so pumped to drop in and go do a run.
At some point you realize that you learn from other people who talk about their mistakes and what they're going through, and so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start talking about my because maybe that'll inspire somebody who follows me or who is younger than me or older than me. So, you know, the more that you put out in the universe, the more positivity and the more transparency, the more it will return to you. So, I mean, that's kind of how I try to live my life these days.
In one of the more improbable action sports stories in recent memory, former Olympic silver medalist in slopestyle and now ski pipe newcomer Nick Gepper stormed into the Monster Energy men's ski SuperPipe.
Half pipe is a unique discipline. It's kind of you know, it's like a gladiator show. I mean, it's all right there. You can see it. We're taking some of the biggest risks here, you know, with the deck and the size of the thing. And so it takes a certain person who wants to do it, and then also to be able to excel at it, it takes a certain amount of focus and training. And I love that part, man. I look at each trick like a project. And the project is constantly being worked on, and when it's completed, then you can execute it to the final draft and take it to the show.
And that's why his performance on the final night of competition lands him at number 5 on our Trending Moments countdown.
Nick Gepper, 1260. Okay, this run is building. Right side 1080. Will we see the switch? Bio 9. Boosts it to switch. He gets it. Nick Gepper.
A drop in from the skier's left side. Okay, so the left side of the pipe, if you're looking down from the top of the hill, drop in backwards, we call that switch. Go across the pipe backwards into the first hit into a switch double cork 1080 with a Japan grab. Grab the bottom of my ski with my right hand, land, go into the next hit and do a double cork 1620. Now that's, I think 4.5 times around. Yeah, that's 4.5 while doing 2 flips. I land, super focused into the next hit, my third hit on the right wall, and then I spin the other direction, left side double cork 1260 with the classic mute grab all the way up towards the top of my ski. Land that, and then my most difficult trick in the run is actually like the easiest one on paper, but it's been giving me the most trouble, is the cork 1080, my 4th hit on the left wall, just a nice mellow cork 10 with the tail grab, land, switch my head over my shoulder like this, go into the last hit switch, and do a trick that nobody's doing right now, which is a switch Misty 9 on the last hit with the tail grab, all flexed and flexed out, and then land really high on the wall. That was it. That was my run.
This score is going to be close.
Oh, a 92.66. That's 1 full point better than what he got in the playoffs.
And when hometown hero Alex Ferreira couldn't top him, Nick Gepper took gold.
And there's a new champ in Aspen. That's Nick Gepper.
Still to come, an alternate makes history, and we wrap the show up with some never been dones. Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2025. Before we get back to our countdown, let's throw it over to our Master of Ceremonies, Salema Masekela, to fill us in on some honorable mentions from this year's competitions.
We gotta take a moment to show you a few other incredible moments that have gone down here in Aspen. In an intense women's snowboard knucklehuff, Kokomo Murase and Mia Brooks went toe-to-toe for the entirety of the event, one knockout punch after another. Kokomo Murase impressing the judges the most and riding away with her 4th X Games gold medal.
That was insane.
After winning a bronze in ski big air, Frances Tesla Dude took over the lead in ski medals for women in X Games history, and she added to that total with yet another medal, this one gold in women's ski slopestyle.
So smooth on that first rail and that second rail. Unbelievable skiing from Tess. Switch to 70, money. I mean, Tess is such a strong rail skier, but she's really known for her jumps. So there's that unnatural double cork 1080. Second jump. Oh my, are we gonna get 3 doubles today? Oh my goodness. The left side double cork 1260, what is she gonna have here on the bottom? With the massive right side 900.
Did you hear her screaming the whole way down the line?
Was she? I was so locked into the whole run.
And one of our own joined the ranks in men's snowboard street style. Craig McMorris called out of the dugout and was welcomed to the field, and he indeed did put it down for the crowd. Now, he didn't make the final, but he still represented and had a blast with his fellow competitors.
Going for the
Speaking of getting called up to compete, our number 4 trending moment tells the story of New Zealand's Luca Harrington, who got in off the alternate list the morning of the men's ski slopestyle. He made a statement right from the start. His second run in the playoff round made everyone sit up and take notice. Could an alternate shock the world? Check this out.
I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna do what I can, and no matter the outcome, you know, I'm grateful to be here, and I had achieved my goal. You know, I put down a good run, and I made the final round, which I didn't even know I would be doing today.
So again, here in slopestyle, it's tech savvy and big air prowess. You got rail features as well as big jumps. There's the switch to pretzel 4 alongside that combination front swap up top. So Luca sticking to the rail run we saw in run number 1. Whoa, here he wraps up the switch 16 on the first jump to the left. Here going to the right side, look for that body twisting double cork 900 that looks like it's meant to be a 1080. And here go wrapping up the triple cork with that Esco grab to the side.
Oh, he's into the 90s, 93.33. He just jumped to the top spot.
After seeing the score in the qualies, I was like, wow, maybe we could really win this thing. I wasn't sure, you know. We have Burke Rude, defending gold medalist. We had Mac Forehand, who's won multiple X Games medals, Andre Rigetti, like you name it. So I knew it was not gonna be a walk in the park. It was gonna be a very hard time to, you know, beat those guys. But yeah, I stuck to my plan. I managed to go through clean on that first run, get another huge score.
X Games rookie, but absolutely going for it. Lionel Farrell saying he's his spirit animal there. And I can think we can all agree with this. This guy is a Tasmanian devil if he were to be any animal with the amount of spinning we're seeing on course today from him. Right side going, pretzeling out again. So sticking to the run we've seen throughout the event. What's he gonna spin on this final jump? Going gigantic switch, triple cork, 1620, both hands reaching over on the side, and the smile on his face says it all. Welcome to Winter X Games, Luca Harrington. You are here. This is the unique one. So this is the Alex Hall inspired, does that pretzel. Look at the grab, holding it and then putting it down. And then to finish things off, just watch this grab. It's one hand on the safety, then he reaches across the body. No one else is doing that. Just reaches across, has so much hang time. I mean, there's like not much I see there to critique on at all. That run was incredible.
And a 93.33, he jumps to the top spot.
Not a single rider in our field of finalists could bump Luca out of the top spot.
Congratulations, 20-year-old Luca Harrington, and welcome to the X Games, sir.
I didn't know I was even going to be competing today. So extremely grateful for this opportunity and for everyone who's helped me along this journey. My friends, my family, my sponsors, New Zealand, Hamish, Ben. This has been, yeah, incredible, and I can't believe this is real right now, you know.
It's real, Luca, and it's spectacular. Coming in at number 3 on our countdown of trending moments is the first of our NBDs. That's code for never been done at X Games. Our first of such honors goes to fellow New Zealander Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, who missed last year's slopestyle competition with an ankle injury.
Sitting out at X Games last year, but being present and watching the girls absolutely kill it and see how many 1440s went down, I knew that if I was to come back, I wanted to do it as strong as I possibly could. So pretty much spent all my energy this last year trying to get back and be a part of the progression of women's snowboarding.
And she was part of the progression, to say the least. On her first run in the finals, Zoe used that pent-up excitement and absolutely blew the roof off of this slopestyle course.
She is the most competitive girl in the field, in my opinion. She's almost reminiscent of a Jamie Anderson. She just has that competitive switch that she can turn on whenever she needs it. And again, there's that front board 4 out of that flat bar rail, coming in switchboard to 270 out.
Count it.
Leading up for this switch backside, 1260, getting it around, little hand drag. Going again for that frontside 1080, opening up right to the toes. Tucking for speed here. Going for that backside 1440, and she has it.
Yes.
Let's go.
The first ever triple cork in women's slopestyle competition. You just watch history, folks.
I know she's been working for this so hard, especially after that ankle injury, having to sit out and watch Kokomo Murase kind of take the spotlight and land that 1440 last year in big air. She's got to feel so good.
In X Games mode, Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott on her first run in the final, making history, Craig.
But yes, we can celebrate that back 1440 all day long. I love the entirety. I celebrate her entire catalog right here. Switch back 12 double, front 10 double, backside triple 1440. And the rails, right?
It was a complete meal.
Front board 450 off that flat bar.
Yeah, when we talk about variety, she is one of the only girls spinning switchback in her slopestyle runs, which just goes to show she has the trick, she has the ability, and she puts it down right there.
Show me a weakness. Literally show me a single weakness in that slopestyle run.
In NBD X Games mode for Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, 94.66, a massive score for Zoe.
That massive score would prove to be unsurmountable. And when friend and rival Mia Brooks went down on her final run, that sealed the deal for Zoe.
And with that, Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott is guaranteed her 6th career X Games gold medal.
Welcome back to snowboard slopestyle and X Games, Zoe. So good to see her riding again and just continuously pushing the level of women's snowboarding.
Look at the camaraderie there.
Everyone is absolutely losing it. Zoe on the shoulders of competitors. I'd love to see that.
Congratulations to Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott for our first NBD of the 2025 X Games. When we return, we have 2 more spots to fill on our countdown of trending moments. And what do you know? More NBDs. Stay put.
Frank Jobin wins gold.
Frank the Tank.
Red Gerard. Backside 1800.
Wow. Iris Pham earns X Games gold. The queen is back on her throne.
Wow.
Let's go.
Chloe Kim is the greatest of all time.
Yes, yes.
The most decorated female skier at the X Games.
Wow, oh wow. It's a dream come true.
Our number 2 trending moment goes to 20-year-old Italian Miro Tabanelli in the Pacifico Men's Ski Big Air. One night after his sister won Women's Ski Big Air in her X Games debut, Miro decided to drop a never been done and then do it again?
Miro Tabanelli was sitting in that number 3 spot. He now finds himself in a precarious position. Why? Because you don't want to be on that bubble. Looking to bump up that 91.33. Here we go with the Italian.
Tried and thought about the 2340. Well, we see the first free skiing 2340. Miro Tabanelli has spoke to the future. 6.5 full rotations, 2340.
That never been done qualified Miro in the top spot for the finals. But he was followed by rookie sensation and owner of number 4 on our countdown, slopestyle gold medalist Luca Harrington. And he gave the Italian a heavyweight fight for the ages.
This is absolute insanity. Triple cork 1980, so inverted, and it's the tail grab. The actual end of these skis is only a few inches wide, so to be able to get his hand on that, tweak the grab, pull it, it takes such precision. Watch, it is absolutely gripped. The ski is flexing. That might be the best one of those I've ever seen him do. First run of the finals, that's another huge score. It's gotta be.
95.33. And now it's your top qualifier. It's Miro Tabanelli.
Wrapping up his own spin when we see the 2340 again. Like it's absolutely nothing. 6.5 spins. Watch this. The first one is basically a cork 1080. Comes around, then sets up into a cork 1260. I mean, both of those in their day were star tricks, and he's able to do them both in one air. 2340, no hands down. I mean, absolutely outrageous.
There you go, a 98 in the playoff. He did it, he's repeated it here in the final. Miro Tabanelli back at the top spot. Luca Harrington, he's assured a medal out here tonight. 1 point away from a silver. Slopestyle gold medalist, I can't tell that story enough. Last minute add off the alternate list, had to ski first, top qualifier, walks out with gold.
What does he do? Does he try to add more rotation, or does he just go for the perfect execution on that triple? Triple cork 2160 tail grab. Added another 180 into that. That is 3 cork 7s. Tail, tail, tail. Absolute insanity. It's all out mayhem down here at the bottom of the big air jump.
No way! He can't even believe it. Everything has just gone completely next level out here tonight. It's like watching a video game in real life.
I don't even understand what's happening. I need to see this in slow-mo, just like all of you at home. Watch the big set. Gets the tail. He's holding it. He's capping it. Wraps it up, and instead of going to 19, wraps it over again to 2160.
What is it going to be? Will it be enough? Close, but not enough at 97.
What was that? What was that? Boys, I'm so proud of you. You're the man.
Looking at this medal reminds me when I was watching X Games 7 years ago. Knowing that I'm competing now at this competition, this crazy event, it's just I don't know, unforgettable and incredible.
X Games Aspen has been brought to you by Sally Hansen, where bold moves meet flawless nails, and by Eero, fast, simple, reliable. It's the way Wi-Fi should be. There are trending moments, and there are moments that transcend reality. And one of those occurred in the Pacifico Men's Snowboard Big Air. Japan's Hiroto Ogiwara suffered an injury earlier in the day, but that didn't stop him from absolutely blasting off in our playoff round. You thought that was number one, didn't you? Nope. This was.
This man sends it to the moon. Here's Hiroto's first run in the final.
Watch this takeoff. 360, 720, 1080.
Oh my.
1440, 1800.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
2160.
Oh my God, I'm nauseous.
2340. Melon. You're joking. He flew into the crowd.
We watched a man fly on run number 1 in his X Games debut. Incredible.
Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous.
Me. X Games champ.